What's up, my dudes and dudettes? Wait,
Welcome
Who am I?
to the
Who am
Average
I?
Bros.
Who am I? Kidding. There's no dudettes.
If there is,
Hey, welcome again.
what up, Johnny?
What's it been, about a week?
Has been about a week.
About a week since we've done a proper episode.
Yeah, that's right. What are we going to talk about today?
Let's talk about Atlanta United's open season opener of a win. Man, my words are not coming out right. Anyways,
He's got the corona.
no, it's well past. Atlanta United. Since we got to talk about some kind of sport that's going on right now in this
That's right.
real season, got to play the new expansion team, the Nashville Football Club or Soccer Club or whatever.
What's
in
it called?
Nashville, in Nashville.
What's
And,
it called? Nashville Tornadoes? What was the name of it?
Too soon.
Sorry.
You know,
Love you, God, bros.
thoughts and prayers to the folks in Nashville that were affected by the tornado.
Yeah.
We
100%.
had a friend that almost died in it.
Yeah, literally. Almost died.
Good customer, good friend.
But you can't take her out, tornado.
Miss Vicky, Victoria. So, anyways, good
Is
things.
that her name?
Yeah, Victoria.
I always knew it was Josh Man's mom.
Josh, yeah, Josh's mom. Anyways, yeah, beat Nashville. Their opener. This is actually Atlanta
Should we
United's
talk about beating
fourth.
Nashville?
It's
too soon.
it's Atlanta United's fourth season, and they've never won their opening game.
That's awesome.
The crappy part is,
We lost our best player.
Martinez is out for the year with an ACL tear. Is that what you said?
That is the yes.
He was
It's-
taken
it's
off with a
bad.
stretcher. It was real bad. So we hate that happened. We get to go see him. Not him per se. He'll be sitting on the
No,
sideline.
he'll have his knee wrapped up for
Yeah,
sure.
we get to go see the team at least on April 19th against Portland. So that'd be cool.
That's awesome.
Thanks
Pretty
to
excited.
your customer.
Yeah, customer gave me tickets. That's great. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.
Big deal.
I just gotta, it's hard to talk about it in soccer just because I'm not in it. But once I get there, I feel like I'm gonna have the fever, bro.
I mean, it's exciting. I got to see the men's
Oh, we're
national.
gonna go Braves game, soccer game, same
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
That's amazing.
That'll
That's
be
a pretty
cool.
great game. We'll be at the Braves game that day.
Against
and
the San Francisco Giants, or is it the Pod?
who cares?
Whatever
Who
the
will be
April
it?
19th game is. This is Sunday.
Are you excited for the
early.
Braves season?
I'm excited for the Braves season. I'm excited for the ending homestand of the Braves season where
Yes.
we get to peg the Astros with
Yes.
pitches, which I guess they're saving it up for the regular season. They kind of stopped. They slowed down the hit by pitch.
Yeah, because it's spring training doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, you got a lot of backups and people who will be in the minor leagues actually playing, and so they're holding off on the pegging.
What are they?
But at the end of the day, you had a good idea. Brent was gonna tweet Kate Upton and ask if she's gonna break up with Josh Verlander for
Justin Verlander.
Justin Verlander, whatever. It starts with a J.
But
It's a
he's-
J. It's a guy's J name. It's like Josh, Justin, James, Jeff, whatever. They're all the
Jeter.
same. No, first names.
No, I was talking about cheater. I was wrong.
Oh,
with Jay.
shoot.
He's a cheater.
But Derek Jeter wasn't a cheater,
Nah,
was he?
nah.
Because he always told those ladies that they weren't in a really relationship. You know what I mean? He was
Yeah, he's a captain, bud. He's a captain. He can do whatever
He
he
was a
wants.
player.
He's a player. Hey, shortstop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was
He's
a
the
gift.
second best
It was a
shortstop on the
gift.
team.
It was a gift for him to be going out with those.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You're welcome, ladies. You're welcome.
We're trying something really cool and new with this episode. This is a long forward episode if you're hearing this, but I've got 2 cameras running today.
Too.
We've got 2 cameras running today. One's running in vertical mode for our TikTok fan base,
Hey.
which has started exploding
Yeah,
recently.
it's pretty exciting. We
Because-
do a lot of.
We don't do any of that dancing and sticking our tongues out or shaking our booties or anything like that. None of that goes on our TikTok vids. It's all trick shots and intro video, like our store's intro video, like
Yeah.
the 90s sitcom. That was that was a great idea,
Thanks, bud.
and everybody loves it.
Everybody loves it.
I
Hashtag
think you
come
opened
see.
with me.
Yeah, you.
My mom actually shared that video today and tagged me and said, in the tag that I was the first person in the video. Like, she was proud of that.
Yes, you're the first person. Because it's star.
She's
Kevin
like,
Franklin.
my son is the first person in this video.
Amazing. That's awesome.
It's like, all right, Mom.
Yes, Mom. Thanks so much for sharing it.
My mom's my biggest fan.
Yeah.
But
That's kind of
so the XFL's turned into a shit show.
Oh yeah. I haven't even watched it.
Opening weekend was exciting.
It was good, but then like the second week, you're like, okay.
It'll be over. in a month.
It's this football sucks.
It'll be over forever in a month.
It's not like they want to do a second season.
Whatever.
Or do they does Vince McMahon say, hey, really didn't work out, and you just hey, we'll sell everything we got to the NFL. We'll just make it a developmental, like a minor league type of deal.
You know, there's not a true minor league for the NFL. There's
They got
there's a
practice
CFL,
squads
there's
and-
practice squads, but they don't play actual games.
Nah.
Heck, there's a minor league Atlanta United team. There's Atlanta United
Yeah,
team.
wouldn't you just every
It'd be cool to
every
have
NFL team have a minor league team?
have a farm league, play on Saturdays instead of Sundays, or just other days.
Or whatever, and then the best players on that team
Yeah.
of those leagues, then they go into a pool, and then you could draft
Because
them
you
in the
got
NFL draft.
a 53-man roster that you're stuck with, but like baseball, you should be able to move people in and out. Like if someone gets injured or something, you put them on the minor league roster until they're healthy again or something.
Or the only way the XFL survives if they convince one of these superstar college players to leave college and come play for them for a year or something like that. Trevor Lawrence or something like that. But you still,
It's still like a 3-year rule in the NCAA, right?
but you got to be 3 years removed from high school, so they can go get a junior or sophomore or something like
Or is
that.
that an NFL rule? The XFL might not have a
No,
rule.
the XFL, you can go straight out of high school and go straight playing XFL. That's their longevity of getting people to play for them, is that they can take people hey, we know you're tired of being broke and your family needs the money, just come play with us.
Mhm.
Instead of breaking any NCAA rules. But NCAA tried to fix that by saying we're going to pay you for your likeness.
Yeah, sort of pay you for your likeness.
Maybe.
Let you get royalties for your likeness, which I don't know, it's kind of neat.
If you're going to do that, bring back the football game.
But then you're gonna deal with salary caps and rich schools versus poor schools. And
Yeah,
stuff, and you have a problem.
Then you got the superstar quarterback gets paid X amount of dollars, but then what do you pay the place kicker?
I mean, when you think about it, what happens at that point to these super duper rich schools that have always had crappy teams?
Yeah, exactly.
Harvard.
Yeah, now they can be
This is one of our
You
Harvard
find whatever-
alums who's now a quarter trillionaire wants to buy us a fresh quarterback in a high school. Instead of going to an SEC team, come up here to Harvard and play in the weakest.
Where did Jeff Bezos go?
Jeff Bezos.
What college did he go to?
He was really smart. He probably went somewhere in Silicon. He probably went Stanford or something like that. If I had to guess, I really don't know. No, he was in New York, I think, when he decided to. quit
Whatever
his
college
job.
he went to, I want to go play for that school. Say, hey, bro.
He was into numbers with some kind of company, almost like an actuary or something like that, like an insurance guy for an investment firm. And in doing that is where he got the idea for Amazon. He's like, I need to get into the online business and sell something online. I don't know what. Let me figure this out. What can I sell the most of? That there's most choice of.
It was books.
It was books. There's more books.
I seen
more
a
book titles
little video that they did.
from 30,
It was
25
that they
years
could
ago.
you think about it he's like, what is what you just said, what can I sell the most? And it's books. And he was like, oh, we'll just do everything.
Yeah, well, it eventually blossomed into everything. It started out as just books, though. And
Yeah.
He started out in his parents' garage on that.
And then Kindle, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Kindle was the ebooks. He
Yeah.
started doing
And then the
ebooks.
Amazon Fire tablets.
Everything.
And then everything went into.
Bro,
They're gonna run the world.
Dude, they opened a cashierless grocery store in Seattle.
Oh, I know.
10,000 square foot.
You walk in, get everything you
Get
want.
your stuff and your device that's got the Amazon apps on it.
Yeah, it scans everything you pick up.
Figure out. No, you don't have to scan shit.
No, I know, but they're all the cameras in there.
The cameras figure out who you are, where you are, what you're picking up, and
it'll charge everything to the T.
yeah,
That's pretty
you
damn.
just leave.
God, taking over the world. Then they start having drones deliver packages there for a little bit
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, they still do that in cities, and they're opening a fulfillment center in Coweta County. We'll
Yeah.
probably be able to get hour-long deliveries
Yeah.
once that's finished, 2-hour delivery or something like that. I'm excited about that. I like the expansion of technology, like Amazon. I like what Google's doing.
Hey, since they have a fulfillment center so close, what we do a Grand Shadow's inventory on Amazon?
I don't think they offer a car buying service, but if they
What if they did? We're right
it'd
here.
be cool.
We're right here. Hey, I want a Camry. Boom. Hey, this fat dude with a beard bring to your house.
Yeah,
You're there.
that'd be great.
Done.
That's cool. I mean,
Then you take the third, of course there's a lot of technical,
yeah, I mean, we'll see if they offer stuff
but
like
hey,
that.
Bezos, listen, Average Pros are in, bud.
Yeah,
Hey, we're in.
we're all about the technology.
Who's better, do you think? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos.
I think the person with the best business acumen is Jeff Bezos.
Who's got a better future, do you think?
I think if what Elon Musk is shooting for, if it actually happens,
Did you see him on 60 Minutes crying?
he doesn't. He's a
He's
Again.
playing. Is he playing that card? Or
absolutely. He has a crazy bit. Elon Musk does not have a very good business acumen. That's okay. He's unapologetic about it. He doesn't really care. But Jeff Bezos is making all this money right now, and he'll continue making all this money right now. He gave half of it to his ex-wife and is still the richest man in the world right now. It's fine. He's got $1 trillion company. They're going to go to $2 trillion in the next 5 years or less.
They were like,
It's fine.
I think they were asking him about how he, how all the astronauts are really mad at him.
Oh yeah, because all the space trash he's
Yeah,
putting up
yeah,
there, all
he's
these satellites that Elon Musk is putting up there.
And because he's trying to do,
He's
trying
trying-
to do space travel.
Yeah, his goal is to have about
Intergalactic?
60,000. Yeah, he's planning to have like 60,000 satellites to provide internet to the entire world, like regions that don't normally get internet. To provide that, and by doing it, it's causing a big old mess up there in
Yeah.
low Earth orbit. But his eventual goal is to launch a spacecraft per day to Mars with people on it.
What do
A
they do?
constant rotation of
But
spacecraft.
when they get to
from
Mars,
Earth
what do
to
they do?
Mars.
Just turn around?
No, to populate and like live. or
But
space
have we,
tourism.
I maybe super dumb question here, but have we identified that Mars is livable? Like, can we live there? Like, is that the climate? Like,
It's further away from the sun and therefore it's colder, but you can terraform and you can like build an atmosphere and all this kind of stuff. It's really far
Matt
off
Damon
in the
did?
future. Yeah, you could. It's really far off in the future.
didn't he eat his poop, or did he grow stuff with his own poop in that movie? What was the movie
Yeah,
called?
it's called The Martian, and yeah,
Gangsters, or what it's
he
called.
planted potatoes.
With his poop.
Yeah, compost, manure.
Potato poop.
Yeah, and he had ketchup.
I'll be honest with you, I love potatoes so much, I'd
I-
eat it out of
You
the
know, I
poop.
mean, they're great carb. Actually, one of the
Oh,
better.
they're fruit. It's not fruit?
No,
Potato's not fruit?
It's a root.
It's a vegetable, that's
Yeah, It's a
right.
root vegetable.
Tomato fruit.
Yes, tomatoes.
That's what I was thinking. Tomato, potato.
Yeah,
Potato, tomato.
yeah, exactly.
Tomato, tomato.
So sweet potatoes are actually highly nutritious.
I will never eat a sweet potato. Unless it's a pie. In
It's
pie. That's the only way that I like my sweet
It's a-
potatoes in
it's-
pie form.
It's an easy way to survive though if you're desperate.
What is it?
Yes. Because of the protein, carbs, and how easy
The only way that I eat pumpkins and the only way to eat sweet potatoes are in pie form. Apples, I'm almost there. To be honest, like I usually only eat fruit when it's pie form.
Anyways, if Elon Musk's
What's your favorite Sorry, I gotta know this. What's your favorite fruit? Off the top of your dome, if you're thinking like, man, I'm gonna sit down and watch this show on Netflix. I want a bowl of fruit that I'm just gonna munch on. Cause
Pineapple.
that's a good one.
It's fantastic. You make the juice.
Oh yeah.
And you put it in a cocktail.
I eat pineapple sometimes so much that my tongue becomes numb.
Yeah.
Is that eating too much of the center? Is that what you're saying?
It's possible it wasn't prepared right or cut right. Yeah, sure. Because you can cut yourself on the little
I heard-
spines and stuff.
From a friend, that
Oh, you're gonna do that? Are you gonna talk
Like-
about that?
the semen tastes
Yeah.
better if you eat pineapple or drink pineapple juice. I'm yet to try it.
You have yet to try.
You know,
Your
let's,
own
let's,
brand,
let's,
if-
let's
if
be honest. Like,
you
you
get-
never, have you ever tasted your own?
Bro, why are we talking about?
Sorry. Anyway, my favorite fruit would probably be strawberries, to be honest, man.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Well, you know what? Hey, the cacao nibs that make chocolate.
Yeah,
You know, they grow on trees and stuff, and they're like seeds, so they're kind of like a fruit.
yeah. So fruit, double fruit.
Yeah, chocolate is fruit, guys. If it's milk chocolate, it's fruit and dairy. But if it's
Oh.
dark chocolate, it's not dairy at all.
All dark chocolate matters.
Yeah. So anyways, get back to if Elon Musk's space plans
Yeah.
go, because he's talking about like mining on, because he's got the Boring Company. Have you heard of that?
Because we're about to ruin this world. Might as
Yeah.
well just jump on another planet and ruin it as
Have
well.
you heard of this company called the Boring Company?
Mm-mm.
Like when you bore through
Yeah.
a planet or something. That's
Like,
what he's talking about.
I know what
doing
boring
some
means.
mining. What's up, man?
Matt, you join in?
Anyway,
Matt's coming.
yeah, he's gonna come in.
Literally.
Anyways, the Boring Company. So if he mines the fucking moon
Yeah.
for titanium or something, he'd become the richest person on the planet. Or if he goes to an asteroid and mines an asteroid and he comes back with a ship full
So
of like uranium.
I was, this may be completely wrong and maybe a myth, but I was always told that the moon was made out of cheese. So could he mine it for cheese?
If by cheese you mean like money, you can turn the raw materials into money. Or they can use the raw materials on the moon in a lower gravity to create like structures and stuff and cities and stuff on the moon.
Or
Like that movie Ad Astra, they had like a whole moon base, like with the military and like people who lived up there and worked up there and stuff.
Yeah.
And they had a Mars base and stuff, and they were already on other planets.
here's what I think. I think Elon Musk is a government spy. He's fake.
He's not even American.
Exactly. I think the Earth is flat and he's playing us all.
No.
He's in
No,
on it.
no,
He's
I'm
in
not-
on it.
I'm not in the flat.
He's in on it.
No, there's not a flat Earth.
Prove me wrong.
It's spherical.
Prove it.
Oh my gosh, you're an idiot if you think the Earth is flat.
I'm
you
not
are
saying,
an idiot if you think the Earth is flat.
I'm not saying it's flat. I'm saying that I'm open to the conversation.
I'm not.
And so you've literally traveled around the world.
I've flown in a plane a long enough distance to see the curvature of the Earth. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You've seen the curvature of the Earth.
Yes. Get up in a friggin' plane. You will see the curvature of the Earth.
You sit at the edge of the ocean and you look out. Does it ever curve? No, straight.
If it was straight, you would see the land at the other side of the
I
ocean.
kind of do sometimes.
No, you don't.
Depending on how
You
close
see
land is.
waves. You see waves.
If there was no waves there, I'd see land.
I just did a Jerry Seinfeld. Like, waves.
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 I don't believe that the Earth is flat. I'm just joking.
No, I know you don't. I know you
I'm
don't.
just kidding.
Flat game, baby.
Flat game. Hashtag flat game. It's awesome.
Anyways, how about that coronavirus?
COVID-19.
COVID-19. So,
Did you look up what I told you about the translation in Hebrew?
Oh, I don't believe that. But anyways, it follows. If you can say COVID-19 to the tune of "Come on, Eileen." Come on, Eileen. COVID-19.
I heard if you went to the bathroom and said COVID-19 in the mirror 9 times, cut the lights off, you'll get it.
See, Candyman's coming out with a
I
remake.
did see that. That's one of the
Jordan
scariest movies.
Peele.
Dude, is he not the best?
He's on Hunters too. The Hunters. Have you watched more of that?
No.
I'm through the 5th episode now. It's crazy.
I'll be honest with you. I watched that show that I was telling you about on Netflix, that one about the kid. So I've kind of shut down a little bit. I haven't watched any TV.
I'm not gonna watch that show. You can't make me watch that
To
show.
be honest, I've just gone home and just hung out with kids
Yeah.
and played Angry Birds on my phone.
Angry Birds. Okay.
My kids like it, and then all of a sudden I got hooked on it, and then I can't beat this level. So I pretty much did that all day today at work, to be honest.
I've never played Angry Birds in my life. Not once. Not one time.
You like that little space game though. What's your pooping game? Like if you're gonna take a poop, what are you playing?
I guess if I'm playing a game, it's Hawk. Freedom Squadron. It's a old school shoot 'em up where you're like in a plane and you
Yeah.
shoot stuff. It reminds me of the freaking late '80s, early '90s video games I used to play.
I don't know what you think right now. I'm gonna ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to give me your complete answer off the top of your dome.
Honest answer. Don't know what he's about to ask.
Who's gonna win the presidency?
Oh gosh. Unfortunately, I think that so I don't like any candidate that has a remote shot right now at all.
Yeah.
It could go either way though, man. I think either freaking Biden could win it or Trump could win it. I think it's stupid if either one of them do though. Unfortunately, I don't like either one of those guys.
I think here lately in the
And I guess
past,
technically Bernie Sanders could technically get a nomination too, but I don't think so. He's got the whole Democratic Party lined up against him. They've all endorsed Biden
they
except
just
for one. hasn't done that.
they
Biden can't string together a freaking tangible sentence.
This is my wife. This is my. Oh wait a
Oh,
second. Sorry. This is my.
And here's my husband, or here's Joe's husband. Like, he said that. Like,
Yeah. Like
he doesn't know what he's saying. It's okay. It's fine. I mean, let the guy.
I'm pretty sure you may have COVID-19. To be honest.
No, he doesn't.
Are you sure?
I'll tell you what. This is stupid.
Lupus?
Why would we put a guy who thinks that you can cure gayness in charge of the coronavirus?
Well, if you read the one portion of the Bible, it's pretty curable, to be honest. Except Jesus.
I don't know. He has no doctor or scientific background, and Mike Pence is now the leader of the fight against coronavirus. Why not just put a doctor or a scientist in charge?
Because if I want my
I mean,
If
like
I
a
want my
non-political doctor or scientist that has no dog in the hunt. Like, why do you put the vice president in charge of it? It's
How
like,
about my
that's
guy
stupid.
Donald Trump's like, hey guys, let's just cure this thing with a flu vaccine. All right? Did you hear him say that? He said, hey, can we do this with a flu vaccine? They're like, nah. He's like, oh, okay.
It's a different
Go.
virus.
I'm just gonna ask real quick.
I mean,
you're trying to save the economy here.
you could
Let's
check
just get over this sickness. Suck it up,
technically do it.
buttercup.
I don't know. The politicians talking about it, like, most of what they're saying is stupid because they're not doctors and scientists. Just like put it in their hands and let them do it. Let the CDC do their thing. Why politicize it? It doesn't make any sense.
All right. So what if the local doctors here in LaGrange, right,
Yeah.
came together and came to UK and said, hey, we'll give you $5,000 to get COVID-19, see if we can cure it on you. What would be the amount of money it would take?
Do
you to
they
get that
have, I
disease?
mean, like, okay, if the local doctors, I don't think would come up with a vaccine. I don't think any of them are smart enough to do that.
You heard that, True County.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry, you guys know this. It's okay. None of you are offended by this. None of you are biomedical engineers that work for the CDC. It's okay. If you are, I apologize. But those guys come up with vaccines. Drug companies and you know, biomedical engineers come up with
But
vaccines.
there's more
Now,
money in people being
if
sick.
I was, hey, if I was,
Hashtag fight
if they had a
pharmaceuticals.
vaccine that they thought would work, and they're like, hey, you know, we just got to make sure this works. Sure, man, I'd be a guinea pig. Because COVID-19 is not going to kill me. Coronavirus is not going to kill a healthy person. So, I
But
don't-
getting the disease would make you unhealthy.
I
Then
don't
you're
have a
kind of
I don't have a
dying.
compromised immunity.
Really?
Really?
You're telling me you're a picture of health right now. So we did blood work. There's nothing wrong with you. No little high blood
Right, I
pressure.
did do
no
well.
little.
I did.
No little diabetes.
No,
A little.
I did blood work before I had a life insurance policy.
I'm pretty sure we all have a touch of diabetes. It's literally science.
Or they call it the sugars.
I gotta get my sugars. I gotta get my sugar levels right.
I got the sugars.
Speaking of which, don't let me forget my Dusty Does on my desk.
Let's see those. What are those?
Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, I don't know anything that's not a Samoa or a tag along.
Hey, I do. Don't let me forget my tag-alongs too. I got those. Your boy's already crushed 2 boxes of Samoas. He's taking on a box of
They didn't even
tag-alongs.
tell me about one.
Guess what? Gotta get my sugars right.
Your name.
But Emma, let's go back to Elon Musk taking us to Mars. Is that possible?
Sure. Actually, you know, NASA's got 3 trips to Mars next year. I don't know if any of them are manned. They're actually taking down the satellite, the Deep Space Network satellite that sends commands to the Voyager. You know the one that went offline that we talked about a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Got it back? So it'll be
Earth's flat, guys.
It'll be
This is
able
all
to
fake
communicate
news.
back to NASA with data, but we won't be able to send commands to it
And then all of a
for-
sudden it just like
for
disappeared.
11 months because they're doing upgrades so they can increase the bandwidth for those missions to Mars next year.
Have you ever been to NASA?
No, I did go to the Kennedy Space Center as a
Has
child.
anybody physically been to NASA?
I've been inside of a space shuttle. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
after it was decommissioned.
I've been
at
inside a dinosaur too. Those are fake.
Kennedy Space Center.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Earth's flat, guy.
No, it's not.
Look at the UN's logo. It's flat Earth.
Any logo is going to be flat, buddy.
Is it?
It's a picture. A picture is a 2-dimensional representation of something that
So
could
is
be
the world.
3-dimensional.
It's a picture of life.
Whatever. You know what though? The flat Earth would fall into the simulation theory.
God, you'll blow some people's minds with that, dude. Let's not go down there. I've been trying to, and this may be bad. I've been trying to bring it up to Michael. I've been trying to catch you off guard to like, hey, Kevin, tell Michael what you believe. and you hit him with a
It's
little.
not my belief.
I know it's not your belief, but
It's just a
would
possible.
it not throw him for a loop though?
Maybe, I don't know. That's okay. Greg ruined that for me.
Yeah, very
all the time,
nice.
So, I don't know.
So simulation.
Oh yeah, hey, shout out. Is Mary Jane Stockton's birthday today. 16th birthday. Shout out. Forgot about that. You were talking about Michael and just thought about
Yeah.
that. Anyways, congrats on being
Congrats
16
on being 16.
and getting a car.
Super sweet for him.
Yeah.
You know what I got when I was 16?
Probably restriction, an F in school.
Mazda Protege I share with my brother.
Oh, you actually got a car when you're 16. That's
Yeah, we shared it.
nice.
And I did get an F and restriction from throwing him on the bus. I sure was proud partially of that. It was great. Flat Earth! That's what we were talking about.
How about this? How about I wake up this morning and Brent sent me a text to sign up for fantasy baseball, like I'm actually gonna do that.
Oh, you literally have to.
Okay.
Tell him, Mav.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll sign up tonight.
Yeah, you could sign up for this. It's over, honestly.
Yeah.
We should all sit here and watch you sign up, to be honest. What's your team name going to be?
I can't because my phone's being utilized.
But if you look over your right shoulder, there's a
Yeah,
computer.
there's a computer. I can do
Yeah.
that. I'm not gonna live stream the freaking.
You
sign
should.
up.
What's your team name going to be? I want to make like a funny Astros joke.
I think I think it could be something like funny. I don't want to relate it to.
I want to
the
bang you like
Astros.
a trash can. That's great. If you're an Astros fan.
I don't know. Maybe Ball Busters. It's baseball.
I feel like that was your name for something else. Tinder. Or Grinder, either one.
I don't know. I'll come up with a name, I guess.
Who cares? Who's gonna be your first pick? Can you name 5 baseball players?
Current?
I want you to name 5 current baseball players.
Yeah.
He didn't know who half the Hall of Fame was for the NFL.
Oh god, that
What do
was.
you- That was the NFL Hall. These are like old guys.
Yeah, I get it.
Before I was even watching football.
Yeah, I get it. Like Jim Brown, who knows him?
When you say who he is, I
Who's
can.
Barry Sanders?
If you show me a picture of him, I know he is. I know Barry Sanders.
I know Bernie Sanders.
If you shoot, Garth Brooks got booed off stage for
Did you
wearing
hear about that?
a Barry Sanders jersey, and everybody
In
thought
Detroit?
everybody thought it was a Bernie Sanders jersey.
Of all people.
Like
Garth Brooks
Brooks
not wear Bernie
friggin-
Sanders.
Has a friggin' ranch in Oklahoma and sings country music. He's not like Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he may like it. He may want to give half of his farm to somebody. That doesn't work. Bernie Sanders, 2020. That's his philosophy, right?
Oh, man. You know he's tall. Like I didn't expect that to happen because he's always like crouched over a podium, you know.
Yeah.
But he's tall. Like he stands up straight. The guy's like 6'3", 6'4", something like that. The guy plays basketball all the time.
Does he?
too.
When I look at him, I immediately
He
think
can
about.
dunk on you.
When I look at him, I immediately think about caskets. So how big of a casket do you think he's
Because
going to
he
be?
looks a little bit like the Crypt Keeper.
No, I'm
He's
giving him
old.
6 months. to
That's
be
The
honest.
wiry hair.
That's true.
Oh, that used to be so
He
scary.
survived a heart attack.
Remember that? How that show came on?
Tales
You went
from the
down
Crypt.
this.
Never watched it
Yeah.
because of that.
It was stupid,
Yeah.
though.
Never watched it.
It
It
wasn't
was.
that good. It was very hokey.
I used to have an aunt
Can't
named
be
Aunt
horrible.
Diane, looked just like her, and I've never go to her house. And she had stuffed animals everywhere, which is really weird. If you have a bunch of stuffed animals and you're over the age of 10, there's something wrong with you.
I don't know. I'm not
Same. The only person that I know that had those, Aaron Hernandez. That's
Oh,
who he
gosh.
is.
Yeah.
Hades.
About politics, I'm just really disappointed that I have to vote for late '70s white guy for president. I mean, like it's.
Why don't you write in a can? Could you? They still give you the option to write in.
I mean,
I'll write in Dave Portnoy.
he's El Presidente already.
Boom, 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 dude. And Vice President Bobby Stopper.
You know what would be crazy? I'll bet they've got enough
Secretary of
people
Defense.
to get 2 or 3% if they had a write-in campaign for Dave Portnoy.
100%. You just imagine they blast that all over Barstool,
Dude,
Yeah,
the
every
guy's got
fall
hundreds of
that-
millions
Hey,
of
now
dollars.
why don't we push this?
every
Why
follower.
don't that be our charge?
El Presidente for Presidente.
Yeah, God, that sounds great. Come off the tongue.
The president for president.
And, you know, he lives in New
Four
Hampshire.
people, 5 people.
He lives in New Hampshire and Dixville Notch.
Sorry, I was going to go catchphrase.
You know, first in the nation, Dixville Notch, they like to vote at midnight on election day.
That's right.
He lives down the road in,
He's there.
what you call it? What's the place?
He's a Patriots fan, so he's a Patriot.
Bruh,
That's a strike against him.
I hate the Patriots, but he likes pizza. He's got a cool pizza app.
Yeah. You hate the Patriots because they're so good. What? Let's be honest. They're really good. Like, I like Bill Belichick.
They are really good.
I like Tom Brady.
Hey,
I like Rob Gronkowski. You
I
can name
love
people on their
Gronkowski.
team.
I love Gronkowski. He's
Dude,
a
the
great
whole
guy.
history of all those titles they won. I love Randy Moss. When he played football.
I always think about Moss on the Vikings, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he broke all
Or the
records.
Rams, I guess. He won the Super Bowl.
That could be the greatest duo of all time. Tom Brady, Randy Moss. Steve Young.
He was only there 2 years.
Steve Young, Jerry Rice, pretty good.
Yeah, that's probably top notch.
They won all these Super Bowls.
What was it? Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin. It's pretty good.
They
Was
were,
it,
they were only there
Steve
a few
Young?
years. They were only there a few years.
Who's Chris Carter's quarterback?
Same as Randy Moss.
Brett
Pepper.
Favre, Shane Sharp.
Cole Pepper. Brett Favre and Michael Jenkins.
Yeah.
No, Brett Favre, Donald Driver. Done. That's
All
great.
day, every day. That was a really
Yeah,
good
that was
show.
really over.
You see that
You know who
old?
Donald Driver is?
Did you see that? Did you see that old?
God dang it.
I don't remember it. Hey,
I knew you didn't because you didn't like small or anything. You're like, oh, next
I was thinking of something else completely.
I get
There
it.
was a really old quarterbacks challenge with Drew Bledsoe, Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Did you see that
Troy
one?
Aikman, Steve
They had the
Young.
whole thing. They had the whole thing.
Yeah, it was like 94 or something like that.
And like one of them, like the moving targets that they had to hit, like the closer they got to the center of it, and they had chalk on the
Mhm.
on the end of the ball, so it would make a mark on the board
Yeah.
and stuff. They
Yeah.
wipe them off with towels. That was cool. They need to do that every year.
Yeah.
Because the stupid thing they do at the Pro Bowl is just stupid.
It's weird.
It's
So
really
my
stupid.
favorite one was the unknown Jets quarterback who smoked everybody
Yeah.
in the freaking utility drill, and it was like a 4-second difference
Yeah.
Really?
between everybody. There was a 4-second difference. He smoked everybody, and he had the most target hits too.
But Brett Favre peeled it all back with those long bombs at the end of the thing.
Yeah, he threw like 74 yards.
Yeah, and
It
he
was
was freaking target.
unbelievable.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
Question for you guys. Who's the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now? 1 to 5.
I think skill level Aaron Rodgers.
Is 1? You're saying
I
right?
think he's
1? What would
Aaron
you say
Rodgers
was
one.
1?
If you count their whole career, you got to count their whole career.
Now I'm going Tom Brady because you can't.
He's got the rings, but I think skill level Aaron Rodgers. I think Tom Brady, number 2.
That would be a really good debate, to be honest with you.
Because
Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady
the-
for number 1.
precision.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to take
skill.
out all of his Hail Marys because
The
that's
thing
Oh, no,
about
no,
it-
no. I'm not talking
That's
about Hail
not-
Marys. I'm talking about precision. The quarterback IQ, I think, is there a
He's
lot
not a
more.
winner.
That may be true. But how many games should the Green Bay Packers should have lost while he's been quarterback that they barely squeaked out? Because
Yeah, but
crazy
you
shit
can make
they've
that
done.
same argument for Brady. The last
No.
4 years, he's had 1 receiver
But he,
that people actually know his name.
but he'll pat Edelman, but
Right, that's
But
it.
no, he had Gronkowski there until last year. He had Aaron Hernandez there for.
Gronkowski was hurt for like 3 years.
I
in a
know, I
row.
know, I know, but he had 2 good years.
All right,
before
so
he
we
died.
know obviously no 1 and 2. That's the debate. Right?
Uh,
I would
Russell
actually.
Wilson.
I would put Breeze.
And I was gonna throw Breeze.
I would
in
put
there.
Breeze ahead of Rodgers.
For
I
sure.
go Brady, Breeze, Rodgers, Wilson, Matt Ryan.
I don't think Matt Ryan deserves the top 5.
Why not? He's the MVP.
Matt Ryan statistically is
Really good.
an upper echelon quarterback, but
Matty
I
Ice.
fall into the same debate with him just like I do with Aaron. You don't have the games.
Name a better
The
quarterback than
rings.
Matt Ryan that I didn't name in those other.
Patrick
That you didn't
Mahomes.
already. Yeah, Patty.
Yeah, he's only been what 2 years. You
Still
can't
won
really
a Super
count him in
Bowl.
there. Can't really
Yeah.
throw him in there yet.
Yeah, I gotta put.
He was the
him in.
MVP and won a Super Bowl, and was
Yeah.
a Super Bowl MVP.
I gotta put
Get
him
it.
in. Yeah, actually, Patrick Mahomes is gonna have an amazing career. Yeah, he's in the top 5.
It's too soon.
No, it's not.
Okay, let's just say his career gets cut down tomorrow. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Absolutely. Second year in the league. Hall of Fame quarterback's got to be a guy who is the MVP, won the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl MVP.
Huh, interesting. I think Aaron Rodgers has done those things. So is Tom Brady. So is Russell Wilson.
Matt Ryan got half of it. And he should have had a Super Bowl win.
Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees.
Shit, Drew Brees did it too.
Yeah,
He did all those things. All the quarterbacks that are in my top 5 have done those things. MVP.
I'm not saying
Super Bowl
he's
win,
not great.
Super Bowl MVP.
I would just have Matt Ryan ranked at it.
Well, but see, that's the other part about being.
Actually, Aaron Rodgers is 2-time MVP. So is Tom Brady.
It's the only bad part about having just a bad team
League
because
wide.
Matt Stafford is a phenomenal quarterback, but he's played for
He's
the
got
Lions.
a terrible team.
He's
And
played for the
that's what
Lions.
sucks. And that's what I think the NFL needs to change about their NFL draft. Because it's not really, because you think about all the other great players that went to just sucky franchise, like Joe Burrows right now. He's going to Cincinnati.
It
Cincinnati
might-
has no.
That might not happen.
It might not be a bad move though.
I mean,
Joe Mixon comes back completely healthy. He was 1,000-yard back.
Yep.
AJ Green comes back from
Yeah.
injury.
But
We
he's a
have
free
the-
agent. You think he's going to re-sign there?
With Joe Burrows coming back, why
yeah,
wouldn't you?
What if he gets the opportunity to go play with Tom Brady?
Tom
wherever
Brady's not
Tom
gonna-
Brady goes.
Tom Brady's not going to be a Patriot, so it doesn't matter.
No, I'm just saying, wherever Tom
Tom Brady will
goes.
be a Patriot.
I don't think he will. I think he'll do this one last thing just to prove that he doesn't have to be there
What do you think he'll go?
to be lumped in.
Matt?
I don't know.
I don't know who fits him because he's not going to have Belichick's system.
He's either going to be a Patriot, which I think he'll be a Patriot again, but it's either going to be that or Tennessee. Nobody else. GM's a Patriot. Coach is the next Patriot. They
I
have
could
to
see
run
it
the game.
fitting. I could see him fitting there based off their last.
They
season.
have a great offensive line. He just don't get hit. He's what, 45, 44?
73.
That's a great fit. And then Teddy Bridgewater goes to Tampa Bay. That's a great fit.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Arians, it's great. You take Phillip Rivers, put him where?
In
Retirement
retirement
home.
home.
No.
He's got 8 children. That guy needs to go spend time with his kids.
No, I put him in the Colts.
And he drives 2 hours of work every day.
Well, he moved to Florida, so he doesn't drive.
Doesn't do that anymore.
He doesn't drive to work.
Yeah, because that's what he was talking about a couple
Or-
seasons ago. He's like, I drive 2 hours to go to work every day because they don't live in San Diego.
Well, then they
Then they
moved the
moved
team to
to
LA, and so he's like,
I'm moving to Florida.
I'm moving to Florida. Guy.
I think it'd be a great fit for the Colts. They obviously going to move from Jacoby Brissett. I would take Phillip for a year or two and draft a.
No, I don't think Phil plays.
yeah.
2021.
I'm pretty sure he's going to resign with somebody.
I don't think so.
How about Jason Witten coming back and looking like hot garbage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
How
thought
about all that money that CBS paid Tony Romo? $18 million a year.
that's great.
Because he was calling the offense from a freaking booth.
He's an amazing.
So
That was
he
like
came
he
out.
missed his calling in life.
yeah.
Now, granted, his NFL experience.
I
is
can't
what
wait till
gave
he
him
does that on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I want
It
him
should
to
be
be.
this year, right? Isn't CBS is here to do
Yes.
Super Bowl?
No, I think it changes next year. It's either this year or next year.
I thought it was
they
like-
It
swap
rotates
contracts
every
over.
year. It was like Fox, CBS, NBC. They always.
Who did
Right,
this
this,
year?
this
Fox.
was.
Fox, right? When did
ABC never does it, right? Yeah.
It's NBC or Fox, I believe.
No,
But CBS gets it too.
does
They-
CBS,
yeah,
yeah.
they
There's
rotate
3.
all 3 networks.
Yeah.
NBC do it?
Yeah.
Who calls it for NBC?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know any announcement.
Is that Chris Collinsworth in them?
No, that's CBS.
That's CBS.
I thought CBS would be Tony Romo and his partner. What's his name? Michael.
Did they move down to just Fox and CBS?
I don't know, but I can find
You're
out.
the one with the phone.
Y'all are all recording.
Oh, but anyway, the reports are that ESPN wants Peyton Manning for Monday Night Football. And if you remember correctly, he's the first guy to call the plays before. And when he did his guest announcing that one time, he called the plays before they happened. He's like, "Oh, you got a blitz coming right here."
This
Watch
year will be NBC, CBS, Fox, then back to CBS, then back to NBC. So
Yeah,
it's
'cause I
a
think-
running order.
I think somebody traded because they didn't want to do like the Olympics coverage or something like that.
The Olympics are probably going to get canceled.
No. They're gonna do all the games but with no crowd.
Yeah, there's going to be nobody there. There's still
Yeah,
going to
no-
have
The
participation.
problem is the Olympic Village. Those athletes all bang each other
Oh, yeah.
I get
all
it.
the time.
Yeah.
But let's be honest. Let's think about it. Outside
Exactly.
the Olympics, we don't really know who they are. So if we lose them, we lose them. Right?
Does that give the average pro a shot at going to the Olympics if they all kill each other for the.
I don't know. Have you seen those curlers? Those guys are They're not fit.
No, so that was a joke that turned into a legit qualification team
And
that
they
won the
won
gold medal.
That's fantastic.
That's
I
a
love
group
it.
of dads that were like, that looks cool, let's try this because we have ice skating.
Yeah.
I heard rumored that they're gonna add cornhole to the Olympics. I'm in.
They-
Sign your boy up, Team USA.
Georgia High School Sports Association is adding fishing
Yeah.
as a high
That's-
school, official high school sport next year.
It is an official sport.
It is.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I told him yesterday, I said, how weird is it that my school has archery and whatever they call riflery for rifling, shooting
We
rifles.
call that Second Amendment.
Second Amendment class.
Yeah.
I'm going to government class.
Hey guys, go to Second Amendment class.
Going to shoot.
Come
the hell
take
out-
our
I'm gonna
guns.
go shoot the shit out of stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How do you? But this schools are gun-free zones, right?
Is it?
Not there.
But you.
It's got to be an off-site
Which
location.
is cool. I mean,
When I went to school, it was never gun free zone.
You are from LaGrange,
I was talking about my muscle. You didn't pick it up.
bro. You weren't even.
no, I was
flexing.
staring right at.
I was flexing. That's
You
what
said
I'm
I
saying.
was staring right at
twitching
you.
an arm right
Yeah,
there.
sorry.
I got it immediately. I
Okay,
understood
great.
immediately what you
No, you
meant.
didn't know
Thought
Donald
the air
Robert,
conditioner
though.
came on and your sleeves were moving.
Whoa, calm down. We call this one COVID. We call this vaccination. Which none
It's a conflict of interest.
because none of my kids get this, and when I spank them, they don't get the vaccination. You know what I mean? Don't vaccinate the kids.
No vax kids.
Oh, it's terrible.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Herd immunity doesn't work when there's a lot of people that don't vaccinate their kids. Because there's plenty of people that can't actually get vaccinations due to actual health
Yeah,
reasons.
yeah.
And so those people are.
What were the
put at
reasons
risk.
why they couldn't get a vaccine?
They have compromised immunities.
Retard?
They could have a pre-existing issue that would
Have you
make
seen
it
that?
lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Point taken.
Wow.
1 point for the good guy.
Goes dark. Good thing Brandon doesn't watch these.
No one can hear me. I'm whispering, trying to sound
I
like
feel like I feel like Matt.
Did you hear what I said, man?
Yeah.
What did I say? Don't repeat.
I feel like he understood the
Nope.
facial expression that he had. I feel like he understood
didn't.
what you were talking about.
Nah.
Yeah. Vaccines
Good
don't.
thing the mic's not plugged up.
Vaccines don't cause defects
Nah, no, they don't.
or anything like that.
Nah, they don't.
They cause people to not die of polio.
That's right. Yeah. And the Earth's round. And you're gonna live on Mars.
No, I'm not gonna live on.
Poop
I'm
potatoes.
not gonna live on Mars. I'm not gonna go to Mars.
There's no such thing.
I have no.
It's a government conspiracy.
I know-
It's
when I was a
world's
kid,
flag. It's a dome. We're living in a dome.
And they painted the ceiling.
And actually,
They
it's a
painted
dome. And they actually forgot to cut the water off in the south because it's been raining way too long. Which they're changing that tomorrow. Got a text message.
conspiracytheorist.com. Hey, by the way, we're going to stop the rain.
Hey, just letting you know, rain stopping tomorrow because it rotates over to China. Yeah, because it was flat.
They need to wash China's
It's like,
carpet.
Yeah, can you just turn that like up to level 10 and just let it run?
yeah, like hot. Like a hot shower, you know what I mean? Open your pores.
What is it? What do they call that thing? The Southern Gate? Is that where the edge of the world is? There's like an ice wall, kind of like in Game of Thrones.
That's factual.
And then the sun just goes like this over the earth. It doesn't go.
It doesn't
around.
rotate.
I want
it
to get
goes in
into the
circles.
science of it. We can pull up a big one behind us.
It's like a flashlight.
I can show you. I can show you behind us.
I saw a documentary on it. It's hilarious. It's hilarious as shit to watch these people like they're so.
Here's what I encourage you to do.
But they like fly to the conventions.
I
and
need
stuff
you to-
like that.
Right, the irony is in the guy that tried to build a spaceship to go up to take pictures.
No, he did. Yeah, he did a
proved
weather
that it wasn't
balloon or
flat,
something.
and he blew up.
Yeah, or the guys that did a very precise. They went to a really like
They
a
went to a
long
skyscraper
area
building.
and like did a light,
Light test, yeah.
and then the light was, higher up on the paper or whatever than it should have been according to their calculations, and they just
They're
come back
trying to
and scratching
prove-
their heads and like.
They're sitting there trying to think of a reason why it would have done
I
that.
don't understand why
Because the Earth's fucking round.
it's the curvature. of
But
the
do you
Earth.
think they're just doing that to play around? Or do you really think they believe
Bro, they figured out that the Earth was curved like a long
No,
time ago.
I get that the Earth is. What I'm saying, the people that think the Earth's flat like Kyrie Irving, are they just saying that? Just to
They're
be like-
reading crap on the internet that sounds believable, and you know, there are people that are persuaders. They're very good at persuading things. Like Michael said it the other day in the meeting. He's like, Kevin just comes in and says something, and it sounds
Confidence
like
is key.
sounds confident, and we all believe it, but some of it could be bullshit. And
Are
that's
we in a simulation?
absolutely true.
Is this the Matrix?
We could be in a simulation.
We could be.
I feel like you're thinking way too hard about
I'm not
this.
saying we definitely are.
I'm just saying, like
There's a possibility we are. It's a little complicated to explain.
when you die, you get unplugged. Being like, man, that was
not
a
exactly
game,
that.
bro.
That would
No,
imply
right.
there's a separate
No.
world where our thoughts are tied to if we are in a simulation. But I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that it's possible that the simulation exists to see where the origins of some crazy future civilization is. Because you're in a simulation as opposed to like digging through the dirt to figure out what it was.
Yeah,
It's a lot easier for them to run a simulation.
yeah. Would you take the blue pill or the red pill? Give me the answer.
I can't remember which pill did what.
I don't remember. But I would probably go red because it's my favorite color.
Red pill is blissful ignorance. That's what that is.
And you just don't even, you just live in life. Don't even know that you're in a
Red pill, yeah.
I'm a red pill guy all the way. If it's bad, don't tell me. Just let me roll.
But again, the Matrix.
Nah, I mean, you know what I mean?
They're
Like,
coming out
like
with
if
a-
I get like a real bad disease, don't tell your boy. Your boy won't take any medicine, won't get any treatment. Just let him live his life. And then all of a sudden, I'll wake up one day, can't walk, can't breathe, dead.
I do know that the Wachowski sisters are
Then I won't
making
wake up.
a fourth Matrix movie. Did you hear that? The Wachowski sisters are making a fourth Matrix movie with Keanu Reeves, Carrie-Ann Moss.
Talk about other things that are.
They used to be the
not real.
Wachowski
They're making
brothers,
another,
but now they're the
Jurassic
Wachowski
Park.
sisters.
They're making another Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Jurassic
Right.
World 3 or 4?
Yeah, the
Which
third
one is this one?
It'll be the third one.
Fallen
There was the
Kingdom,
original one, and then there was Fallen
Jurassic
Kingdom.
World, and
The second
Fallen.
one was Fallen Kingdom, and
Yeah.
the third one I don't know what it's called.
I don't know, but Chris Pratt's the man.
I saw a commercial where he was like trying to get his Raptor airplane.
I love all of the new ones.
Yeah, they're great. Are they better than the old ones, you think?
No, they're different.
Graphically, yes, but I mean, it plays off of.
I
the
do
old
like
one.
that one.
I
I really like how
Jeff
they did.
Goldblum?
I like how in Jurassic World they played so much off of the old one and showed like tied everything to it. That was pretty smart.
Have you watched that Jeff Goldblum show on Disney Plus?
No, I
I
couldn't
watched
watch
the
it.
first episode.
It's crazy.
The
I
sneaker
couldn't watch very
episode.
much of it.
Because he's
It was hard to watch.
he's really weird.
You know he's
The
got
first
like a 2-year-old kid.
10 minutes were like
Yeah.
creepy.
When
So
he's
I was just like,
like tennis shoes.
He's
yeah.
got a wife like half his age and a 2-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And he's like 67.
There's a giant statue of him somewhere in like Berlin or something like that, of him like laying in the grass with his shirt open and stuff like in that pose. That's a real thing that some artist did, and he's
Is his greatest movie?
The Fly.
Never seen it.
I would say Independence Day.
Have you
Will
seen The
Smith.
Fly?
Independence Day is
Have you
great.
It's a
seen?
great movie.
Have you seen The Fly?
I have not.
Oh, wait, did you say The Fly?
The Fly.
Creepiest movie I've ever watched in my life.
It is crazy.
Dude,
You
it is.
have to watch
it is a weird.
What is it about?
A fly.
Bro.
It's about a fly.
Jeff
It-
Goldblum turns into a fly.
Yes.
And is he talking the whole
Intentionally.
time?
Huh?
Is he talking the whole time?
Well, yeah,
I
he's
can't
in
get
the
over
movie.
his-
Not when he's the Fly.
Well, no, he can't
Is
talk
it
as
just
the
Buzz?
fly.
He's trying to create a teleportation device, and what happens is a fly flies into the teleportation. I'm ruining it a little bit, but
That's fine because
it's
I'm
fine.
not
It's
gonna watch
per-
it.
Dude, you have to watch this movie. You have to watch it. It came out in 1981, and it
is-
looks like
it is weird.
Is
dude.
It is weird. What was
His
the movie?
acting is insanely good. In this
What
movie.
was the movie? Because when he first started, what was the movie that all of the semis and all the mechanical things came to life?
Maximum Overdrive,
Scared the shit out of me as a kid. Watched it, saw the little
starring Emilio Estevez.
started the gold or what was the demon dude in green at the end of the movie, like
Yeah.
above the semis and stuff. Coke machines are shooting full Coke cans out,
Killing
dotting
kids.
people in
Is
the
that
face.
is that the one there where they get stuck in like a truck stop?
Yeah. And they have to
Yes.
like go in the
Great
sewer
movie.
and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a great.
Dude, when the dude gets popped in the face with a full Coke can,
Yeah.
I was like, bro, he's
My
out.
dad was a truck driver, and I didn't
So was
like
my
it.
dad, and he drove a Mac, which was
Yeah, and
the
I was
main
like-
truck in the movie.
I was
The,
like,
the next best truck driving movie in the 80s was Over the Top, starring Sly Stallone and his son. Over the
how
Top.
bad ASS was when he flipped his hat around.
How come you say every other cuss word, but you just spelled ass?
It's,
What other
because
cuss
it's
word
just,
have I said?
it's just in his personality. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. I cuss. He spells cuss words.
Yeah, Exactly.
this one time on the first one.
It's okay. Yeah, when he flips his hat around and goes
That's
over the
pretty
top.
awesome.
Never
Or
seen the movie.
the scene. Oh, dude,
You've
you gotta
never
watch it.
seen Over the Top?
It's one of the classic
God.
80s Sylvester Stallone movies.
Hey, what was that movie? Jean-Claude Van Damme, where he gets stoned on his head. Was it Knockout? Where he fought the guy?
That means Kickboxer,
Yeah, yeah. What was that? What was that movie? It was a kickboxer.
the Kickboxer.
Was it called The Kickboxer?
And
I feel like
they did
I
a sequel to Kickboxer 2.
feel like that's not the movie.
You might be talking about another movie.
I feel like
that
that's not what you're
Jean-Claude
thinking
Van
of.
Damme was in. Are you talking about the one where with him and Dolph Lundgren?
Indian guy?
Dolph Lundgren? You don't know who that is?
No.
Did you watch all four?
You know who that is, but you don't know who Donald Driver is?
And you're a Green Bay
Oh,
fan.
Oh gosh! Hey man, that was
Hey,
like
he's a movie buff.
20-something years ago.
Movie buff.
20-something years ago is what you're talking about.
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren.
Is
Was-
he white dude?
He was in Rocky 4. He was the Russian in Rocky 4. You remember that?
I
Why
never
do
knew
you
the
think
guy's
Russian
name.
from Rocky 4?
Because he's an actor. His name
I
is
don't
Dolph
know
Lundgren.
who he
He's
is.
in all the Expendables movies.
Never seen this.
I watched one of those. I think it was like the second one.
Is that the one
That's
where like
pretty good.
all the old guys that
Sylvester
used to be?
Stallone, Arnold,
Yeah.
apparently
You know what's funny?
Dolph.
Dolph Lundgren. So the Expendables movies are reverse good. Usually a movie like the first one's really good and the sequel
Yeah.
sucks. The
They get
Expendables,
better.
the first one is terrible.
Yeah.
The second one is okay. The third one is fantastic
Yeah.
and features Mel Gibson as a bad guy.
Mel Gibson's crazy.
He is. He does not like Jewish people.
And he's very
Isn't he
loud
your,
about
your
it.
favorite movie of all time?
Braveheart, yeah.
Yeah, never seen.
Not about Jewish people though, so luckily he doesn't.
What was it
have-
about English people, right?
Yeah. Yeah, being mean to the Scottish people.
I used to fall asleep to that movie when I was a kid.
Best movie of all time.
Popping in the DVD player made me pass out.
See,
I never got
that dates you because
Never-
I
never
had
got
it
past
on
him running
double
through the river.
VHS, and I knew exactly when to
VHS.
stand up and hit eject. I knew exactly when to do that. You know when?
No, I have no clue.
When they got they're in the war room, they got the map and everything, and
Why would you hit eject them?
Because it's a double VHS.
Oh, you had to put the other one in?
Yeah.
yeah, and
Same
and
thing happened with Titanic.
Longshanks is talking. I can't remember the exact words he says, but he gives a look to the camera, and then you go get the other VHS, and then his gay son's lover's head comes in a basket and gets delivered to him. That's the beginning of the second VHS tape. Anyways,
What about Gladiator? Russell Crowe. That's
yeah,
great.
okay, that was later. That was
Better than Braveheart.
No, it wasn't.
But was Gladiator better than Troy with Brad Pitt?
Never seen it.
Troy was not as good as either of those two movies.
What about
I
Robin
don't
Hood?
think so either.
Robin Hood, the
What?
original one with Kevin Costner?
No, the other one with Russell Crowe.
Babies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Have you seen the Kevin Costner one? That's fantastic.
I'll be
The-
honest with
the
you.
original
I only
Robin
like
Hood.
the one Kevin Costner movie, Drafted. That's it.
There's definitely other movies that you like with Kevin Costner in it.
That movie I like, but that's the only one I remember.
He's been in numerous sports movies.
What's that guy that was in Pretty Woman?
That's Richard Gere.
Ah, he is great. Isn't he?
Eh,
Isn't he all like
Yeah,
that great,
he's
good
sorta-
guy?
He's in a bunch of
sort
chick flicks.
stopped acting now.
yeah.
Would you put him
He was in a bunch of chick flicks for a long time.
and
Yeah,
what's
what's
the other
his
one?
name?
What's the guy we were talking about?
Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner.
Uh-huh.
What's the other guy that you just said? Pretty Woman. Richard Gere and Dennis Quaid. You put them all in the same group of those type of actors.
Yeah, kind of.
Who's the best?
They're all in the same time
Dennis
frame.
Quaid.
Dennis Quaid, of course.
Yeah, they're all in the
Rookie?
same time frame.
He was great.
They were all actors kind of in the 80s and 90s.
Kevin Costner, Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Don't
That
really
was, your,
like
that was your favorite movie like 2 weeks ago.
I've never seen it.
I didn't watch it until like 3 years ago.
It's not
Like
that,
the whole-
it's not
the
that
whole-
great.
The whole movie.
I prefer Angels in Outfield.
Oh God, with Matthew McConaughey, boom, Danny Glover, bruh,
With the Angels.
and what's his name? Levi Gordon-Levitt, isn't that his name?
Joseph Levitt?
Either way, it was great. It was
Speaking of
a great
that,
movie.
that movie that he was in about tightrope walking.
Did you watch the guy walk across the volcano?
Why weren't we talking about that?
That is fantastic. You had to be a beast to do that, bro.
I was playing Supercross 3 on Xbox.
I was watching it. I was pissed off.
Maverick
because
was
it-
texting like he was watching it.
Yeah,
but
I was.
He wasn't.
It was in the wrong.
I was
group
replying to what
text.
you guys were
It
saying.
was in the wrong group text, so I didn't see any of that.
Yeah,
Right.
he didn't.
But I was
we
watching
didn't.
it.
We didn't green bubble it. We got a green bubble it.
Yeah, They don't like Androids, guys.
You get an iPhone, you're in every day, all day.
It's like enjoy those new features that we've had for the last 10 years.
That's cute.
Says the guy with a Google phone.
I feel like when you buy an Android, you have to pay for someone with food stamps. Is that how it works?
Because they name the software after food items like
Use your NetSpend
Android
card.
9 Pie and Android, Eclair.
Yeah, stuff like that.
It's kind of
like
like
you get that?
yeah, I get it.
That's a deep
I
joke
get it.
right
You're the one actually buying fruit.
there. No, I don't buy fruit.
No, it's Apple. Apple.
No, I don't even like apples. The only way I like my fruits are in pie form. I told you that. Apple pie, blueberry strudel. You ever had that?
I think I could eat toaster strudels all day, every day.
So in the mornings, I make the kids breakfast every morning. I make extra toaster strudels so I can have them.
The problem is we would have to buy like 5 boxes at a time.
Yeah, because I could take
Cause I
down 4
legit
on my
eat
own.
6, yeah.
I could take down 4, not even think about it. Like I could eat 4 toast strudels and be like, oh crap, did I just eat 4 toast strudels? Let me do that
You
again.
should probably slow down on the pies and strudels.
Are you worried about my sugars?
I'm worried about sugar, but
Don't worry about my sugars.
I know a lot of people around us have heart attacks.
If I'm gonna go out, I wanna go out with that weed.
Why? That's
It's a very
Bro,
painful thing.
Yeah, it
Is
takes
it?
forever. Yeah,
Yeah.
your kidneys shut down.
Dude, your
You
feet
have to
start,
take
your feet
dialysis
start
and-
going numb and like needles are stabbing them. You can't walk.
People-
you wear
like,
compression
Charlie's-
socks and
No,
stuff.
Charlie
That's
injects
the case,
himself
I-
like 5 times a
If that's the
day.
case, I definitely have diabetes because my legs are.
Do you
sleep
inject
all the
yourself
time.
with insulin daily?
I inject myself with other stuff.
He-
Red Bulls.
Sugar.
Alternate forms of insulin.
Red Bulls.
Give me wings.
Or,
To heaven.
so, let me ask you this. If I eat a bunch of sugar, can I offset that with eating a bunch of bread?
No, because bread is carbohydrates and turns into sugar in your body as a process.
Everything turns to sugar, right?
Soda
No.
starch. No, your body converts things to insulin to use.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You can occasionally like go nuts with the calories and the sugar, and your body's
Yeah.
just gonna poop and pee it out. But you can't do it every single day because it can't do that every single day.
Like
That's
they've
why there's a
always
cheat
said,
day.
everything in moderation. You can
Yeah.
eat anything you want if you don't gorge yourself and eat it all day long.
I think you can do meth in moderation too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
absolutely.
Yeah.
As long as you
Little bit at a
don't,
time.
but the problem is it's addictive and you want to keep doing it.
Right.
That's the problem.
You
Just like sugar.
just start chasing the high.
I'm already there, but guys. With
Let's talk about food and sugar. My tummy's
I'm
rumbling.
really hungry.
My tummy's rumbling.
I wasn't hungry until you guys brought up pie.
You know what? I don't know where I was going. Anyways.
You got lost
I
on
think-
Mars.
I think you need to check on your sugars, guy. What?
It's probably low. It's probably low.
Hey, thanks for reminding me. Gotta get my tag-alongs. Can we finish this so I can go get my
Yeah,
tag-along?
we can finish this. So, oh, hey, I never showed anybody this, but I got a Atlanta United key for my house. How about that?
How about this?
How about that, guys?
How about this right here, guys? How about this key? Also, a knife. Because I don't own a firearm.
But
This is gonna save my
does the
family.
key open any doors?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's
It
an
doesn't
actual
open
functioning
anything.
key. It
Yeah.
just looks like a knife that's shaped
Watch
like
this.
a key.
Watch this. I just opened your heart.
That comes out.